Here's your latest news for Red Deer and central Alberta. Tuesday's blizzard-like conditions caused multiple collisions on the QEII between Red Deer and Olds. RCMP say 122 crashes were reported by 3 p.m. Alberta RCMP issued a tow ban for Highway 2 between Edmonton and just north of Red Deer due to the treacherous conditions. It said blowing and drifting snow caused reduced visibility and dangerous driving conditions that made tow operations too dangerous. RCMP say across the province it responded to 202 crashes, one of them fatal. RCMP lifted the tow ban around 9:30 Wednesday morning. While the snow may cause problems on Alberta roads, a meteorologist says the dump is good news for farmers.
What we really need more than anything else is those late winter, early spring snowfalls across much of the province to really give us adequate moisture for planting and for germinating some of those crops.
The later season snowfall will provide melt into the spring when the ground is no longer frozen and can absorb the moisture. Inflation slowed last month with savings on gas, shelter, even cell services. Groceries, though, are a different story. Canada is reporting the highest food inflation rate of all G7 countries. Here's Adrian Gobriel.
Putting the brakes on inflation at the pumps. Canada's annual inflation rate landed at 2.3% in January, a slight dip from 2.4% in December, with the price of gasoline driving the decline, dipping by more than 16% year over year.
Pretty good print with prices heading in the right direction.
After years of driving inflation, the cost of shelter is now actually helping keep things grounded.
Whether that's ownership costs, or we're seeing that rents overall are decelerating, I would say that big contributing factor to CPI continues to move in the right direction.
The same can't be said at the grocery store, where a 4.8% overall increase is leaving Canadians with a bitter taste. While rice, fresh vegetables, and eggs have decelerated, ground beef is up by more than 22% year over year. Nuts and seeds have spiked more than 13%, with roasted and ground coffee boiling over at more than 37%.
It's products that are affected by specific circumstances that are driving prices up.
Coffee yields, according to one economist, are being impacted by climate change. Droughts in recent years have in part led to Canadian farmers reducing their number of cattle to a near 40-year low.
Often we say when price goes up, demand goes down, and we're not very quick to stop eating beef. I expect that we'll see higher beef prices sustained for a few years.
While food costs remain a concern, overall the current rate of inflation is being pitched as a positive, even as the outlook remains murky, with so much riding on the whims of a U.S. administration and vital free trade negotiations.
Some economists believe there's a good chance that interest rates will hold when the Bank of Canada announces its next decision on March 18th, though GDP and unemployment could factor in to future rate decisions in April and June. Adrian Gobriel, CTV News, Toronto.
And if you'd like to find any of these stories again, you can find them on YouTube. Just search CTV News Red Deer.
We are done with the heavy snowfall, but the cold weather alert still remains for most of northern Alberta. In the Red Deer region, expecting minus 19 for Thursday, but in the morning, it'll be minus 38 when you factor in the wind chill. So that's a frostbite in minutes. This cold weather doesn't last very long, only the next couple of days. Into the weekend, it gets a little better. Lots of sunshine on the way, but Tuesday, we're back down to the negative single digits. Here's a look at the rest of your 5-day forecast.